Hey guys, let's talk about tables and filtering in Excel. So the information that we're looking at here is set up in a table that's probably very similar to the way you set up tables in Excel already. I've got some headers that I put in across the top. I've changed the font to be a little bit bigger. You can see it's size 14 and it's bold as compared to the data that's underneath it. So I've got first, last name, address, phone number, if they're awesome or not, and then some notes on it, okay? But this is a little bit limited and a little sloppy. There is a much better way to do tables, and that is to actually make an actual table. So this is, we're kind of tricking ourselves into saying that this is a table, but Excel, in this case, doesn't know that 1A or A1 is any different than A2 or F9. It cannot distinguish the two. It doesn't know that this is actually a header, but we want to tell it that it is. So the way we're going to do that is by highlighting all of our data here and going to the Insert tab and then selecting Table. Now the first thing it's going to do is ask where your data is, and we've already outlined where it is, and then if your table has headers. And ours does, so we're going to leave that checked and click OK. And now this is an actual table in Excel. So what's neat about this is you can it's tying this data together across the row, and it is designating these things as being data points under these headers. And it knows that these are headers now. That's why you have these little drop-down arrows. Now, there's a couple things that you should get used to with tables. The first thing is that when you click into a table, it automatically sends you over to the Table Tools Design tab, and you can change things like the way it looks or whatever. If you don't like the standard blue, ooh, that one's terrible. Let's just stay with the standard blue. And you can name your table over here. You can see here, mine says table 9. I've been messing with this for a while, so this is the 9th time that I have assigned a table on this Excel file. But you can give it an actual name. So I'll put instructional technologist _ contact. So this is contact information for the instructional technologist here in the district. And this is really, really helpful when you name a table. That makes it, if you've got another table, let's say in another sheet or somewhere else on this sheet, you can put in formulas and reference back to this table and the specific columns in this table. That makes it a lot easier than trying to type in the name of the sheet and then the range, like A2 through A9 and all that. It's way easier to say IT _ contact, and then in parentheses you put in first name, and it knows, oh, we're talking about this particular column. So naming it is going to make things way easier down the road as you're getting more advanced. Now the cool thing about these filters that are built in here is it makes it really easy to examine your data. Let's say I just want to see people named Salih. All right, well there's a person named Salih. It has taken the other stuff off, but it didn't delete it. And you can tell the difference over here around the row numbers. It goes 1, a wide bar, and then 6, a wide bar, and then 10. So that's telling you that 2 through 5 and then 7 through 9 are being hidden. They didn't go away, they didn't get deleted, they're just being hidden so that you can focus on the information that you need to see. So another way you can tell that it's filtered is that the little drop-down icon here has the little golf tee thing next to it. So you can click on that and it'll tell you this is how it's being filtered. Click Select All, now all my data's back. Now, one of the annoying things sometimes is that our information doesn't come in alphabetical order. So maybe it was alphabetized by the wrong order. Let's say it was alphabetized by first name, and that doesn't make any sense. We alphabetize things by last name. So I don't have to highlight that. I can go straight to the little drop down next to last name, and I can sort A to Z. And now all of these records are alphabetized by last name, the way it makes sense. You also, sometimes this will come in handy if you have some kind of sort of identifier like this, a yes or no on awesomeness. Let's say, well, I want to look at who is not awesome. So I know who I can work on getting rid of. And here you go. Very, very quickly and easily, I'm able to see that Scott, Bob, Ricky, and Tim all need to go because they're not awesome. And so I can change that around to yes. These are the people that we want to give raises to. That would be Celie, myself, Jenny, and Jennifer. These are the best people around, so we definitely want to make sure that they're taken care of, right? And that is how you use basics of table and filtering.